Hey guys, Average Alexis, I'm back. Today's video, as you probably saw from the title, is just a few tips on handling having a crush. Now, I have a crush on a guy, who unfortunately is going back to the States in a few weeks, so nothing's really gonna happen, but I've had a lot of people tell me, like I've asked for the advice, and I've had a lot of people tell me how I should act, how I should look. I read all the websites, how you need to look and all that sort of thing. And there's a pattern on what guys like to see, what guys like to see you dress like, what guys like and all that sort of thing. And as far as I'm concerned, the biggest tip that I can give you for having a crush is being yourself. I don't know how many times I've tried to change myself so that a guy would like me, and it's never ever worked because my weirdness comes through anyway. So eventually, like, if you really like a guy and you change yourself just to get him to like you, he's gonna find out the real you eventually, and if he doesn't like that, then, well, he never liked you in the first place. So always make sure you're being yourself with a guy. Another thing that I can't stress enough that I'm going to give you, sorry, I'm filming on my phone, so I'm probably a bit shaky, but another thing that I can't stress enough is, try your hardest. Now, I know you're probably going to be really nervous and everything, because, like, crushes, I've had heaps of them. The butterflies in your stomach, I'm goofy enough as it is, and I can't talk to guys properly normally without getting, like, either really macho or really, really girly. But yeah, another tip is just to, before you talk to them, take a deep breath. Like, calm yourself. Think of something that calms yourself down, and then just pretend that, like, most girls these days have guy friends. Just pretend he's one of your friends, okay? The worst thing you can do is stutter and freak out and all that sort of thing, and it's easier just to be calm. Unfortunately, I probably need to take my own advice. I can't talk to the guy that I like. I mean, he's way out of my league, and I know he is, and I'm okay with it. Look, he's going back to the States in, like, what, 4 weeks, so it's okay. I'm all good with having a look at him from afar kind of thing. But another tip is, if he does happen to look your way, try not to get caught staring, because it's really creepy. Speaking from experience. Or if he does catch you looking, I've noticed that guys respond really well if, like, once you look away you smile, or guys respond really well to a smile. Now, I have a resting bitch face. I don't normally smile, but I have been told that I have a nice smile, even though I don't think I do, because I squint my eyes when I smile. But yeah, it still comes back down to basically being yourself. I'm sorry if today's video is a little odd and not really a proper video. It's just some tips on how to deal with having a crush, and it's more like a vlog than anything, but I'm slowly getting back into videoing again, and I'm getting better. I'm still a little bit sick, but I did promise I'd be back in August, not October. Why did I just try to say October? Anyway, you can tell you guys, you've totally missed my weirdness, like, absolutely missed my weirdness. But yeah, another quick tip, don't ever dress in something that's you're not comfortable in. Like, a lot of girls, when they're trying to impress guys, will wear the skin tight dresses and show lots of skin and all that sort of thing. If you're comfortable with that, go for it. Like, if that's who if you get to walk around on the beach in a bikini and you happen to walk past your crush, damn girl, you own that bikini, okay? You worked hard to be able to wear that bikini. But if you're more comfortable wearing a pair of board shorts and a one piece at the beach, own it, okay? Be yourself. If a guy truly likes you back, he's not gonna care what you look like, okay? Which comes to another tip. It's probably a good idea to let the guy get to know you before you think about asking him out. Yeah, the guy that I have a crush on, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know I exist. Like, this is definitely just a hi, you're really good looking and really nice, and my dad coached you for basketball one time, and I've had a crush on you since then, but I forgot about it until you moved back to Australia, and now you're going back to the States, so it doesn't even matter. This is why I don't have a boyfriend, because I talk way too much and I'm super weird. But yeah, I cannot stress enough being yourself. I have one of those personalities that you either love me or you hate me. And there are a lot of people around that really don't like me, and I've learnt to live with it, because I am who I am for a reason. Just like you're who you are for a reason, okay? You have the personality trait of your mother or your father, or, well, I have my dad's personality trait, and my dad has a lot of enemies too. Like, I love you, Dad, but don't get me wrong, he has a lot of people that don't like him as well, just like me. There are a lot of people that don't like me, and in high school it bothered me, but you know what, it doesn't anymore, because you're perfect the way you are, and you need to own it. So if a guy or girl, whatever you feel like, if the guy you like or the girl you like can't see how beautiful you find yourself, then they're not worth your time. Like, you need to be true to yourself, and you need to stay true to yourself. Never ever change yourself for a relationship. If you're changing for your own reasons, like I've joined a gym, I'm losing weight, that's my choice. It's not so that I can get a boyfriend, it's because it's what I want to do. I'm working on my basketball, not because I'm trying to impress anybody, but because it's what I want to do, okay? Do you. Don't ever try and please anybody else if you can't please yourself. I'm gonna say it again, I've said it in a previous video, but RuPaul, Mama Ru, I love you. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? That is the best saying ever, okay? So everybody, just tips. Biggest tip I can give you for having a crush on someone: be yourself. And I know it's going to hurt if they don't like who you are, but at the end of the day, you're going to feel better than if you had have changed yourself to be with that person, if you stay true to yourself. Changing yourself to be with someone is possibly one of the worst things you can do. I don't know how many times I cried because guys didn't like me because I wasn't skinny enough or I wasn't pretty enough, and I thought, and you know what? Who cares? Like, seriously, first of all, if you're going to take this personally, I don't care. High school guys are petty, alright? I still talk to some guys from high school, and, like, they admit that they were petty little shits in high school, okay? So, more often than not, high school crushes aren't going to matter in the long run, but the connections that you make with people now, like, I'm 22, I probably don't act like it, but I have so many more friends at work than I ever had in high school, and these people are genuine friends, like, not because I work with them, but because they are good people, and I can be myself around them. Like, there's a few people at work that don't like me, I'll be honest right now, there's a lot of people at work that don't like me, but the few people that do, I love you guys, by the way, thank you so much for putting up with my weirdness. They like me, I'm assuming they get along with me because I'm me. I'm bossy, I'm rude, I'm loud, I'm weird, and I'm not going to change that for anybody, and you shouldn't have to change who you are for anyone either, okay? So, take a deep breath before you talk to the guy that you like. Try really, really hard not to blush too much. Make sure you're comfortable. Don't change yourself. And there was one other that I did earlier, but I've forgotten. I have a terrible memory. Anyway, guys, I will be back next week, hopefully with a tutorial, not just this little... Excuse me, I just burped. Not with this little weird thing. But, fingers crossed, I'm going to be doing a collab in the future, sometime soon, with Ivy Star. She's fantastic. Check out her page. Whatever. Check out her channel, like and subscribe to Ivy Star, like and subscribe below to me if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone to like and subscribe, but if you haven't already checked out my other videos, go for it. There's some pretty cool tutorials in there, which I will be getting back to soon. So thank you guys, this video has already been super long, but I will see you all next Thursday. Bye everybody, Average Alexis out.